Two children in Warren accidentally touched a live wire, and one of them got seriously hurt. Just when we were about to lose the 8-year-old boy, quick-thinking police officers rushed in, risking their own safety to save the child. Without their brave actions, the boy might not be here today. In the body camera footage, an officer approaches a part of the street that's marked off with caution tape after saying he saw the boy get electrocuted. The officers come from the opposite side of the wire. There are loud screams as another child is told to move away. The officer then approaches the boy, gets on his knees, and drags him away from the live wire that he was desperately clinging to. He pulls him back all the way to safety and checks to see if the boy is alive. Luckily, he finds a pulse. A teacher from the boy's school also arrives at the scene and identifies him as Blake. The officers notice that Blake has severe wounds on his hands, so they start to check him for signs of consciousness. The officer tries to get a response from the boy by asking him what his name is and reassuring him. He can be heard repeatedly addressing him, saying things like, "Hey buddy," to get him to talk back. But the boy stays unresponsive. Although no coherent response comes from the electrocuted 8-year-old, he does let out a chilling scream.
Okay.
Yeah. Blake, do you know this gentleman too? Are they brothers?
And his chest can be seen moving up and down, indicating his inconsistent breathing. Upon seeing this, the officers decide to cut his backpack off to help him breathe a little better, but it doesn't take long for everyone at the scene to realize that the boy needs medical help ASAP. And that brings them to their next move, which is to pick the boy up and carry him to the police vehicle. The 8-year-old can be heard whimpering the whole way there, indicating just how severe his burns are. Once he's safely inside, all the officers can be seen going around the car and quickly getting themselves inside as well. They then proceed to rush him to the nearest hospital. While in the car, you can hear the officer comforting the scared 8-year-old boy who's in agonizing pain while they're both in the back of the police car. The officer named Rose turns to his body cam and reports he has serious burns on his hands.
Yeah, severe burns to his hands.
Confirm, we got somebody on the scene. Keep those wires safe. 50 is still here.
Meanwhile, the boy starts screaming uncontrollably as he gains consciousness, and he continues screaming helplessly the whole way to the hospital. Unable to silently watch the boy suffer, Rose turns compassionate and reassures him, saying, I know, buddy. We're heading towards the hospital."
I know it hurts.
They quickly transport the child to the hospital in the police car, managing to get him there in just 4 minutes. This was made possible with the help of the other police units who blocked traffic along the way to ensure the child's life was saved. Once they're at the hospital, you can see the boy being taken out of the car, and if you take a look at the back of his head, there's a big bald spot. That's the area of his head that was in contact with the ground while he was getting electrocuted by the live wire. He seems to have lost all the hair in that spot, and the burns on his hands are clearly visible. However, in the end, we're met with good news as the boy makes it out of the tragic event alive, thanks to the brave souls of these officers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Terror Tunnel for more thrilling content. We'll see you in the next video.